Hi, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're gonna have a lot of unboxings. Now, they're gonna happen at different times throughout the months because I wanna open the boxes, I don't wanna wait. I decided to sign up for several more book box subscriptions. I signed up for 3 more in addition to the ones I already have, owlcrate, Illumicrate, and fairyloot. I have not yet unboxed fairyloot because I just got off the wait list for that. Now, one of the new subscriptions that I joined, it is a quarterly subscription, so I'm not sure when I will get the first box for that one. Maybe April, so that one might not show up in this video. However, I have the first of those, and that is my coffee and book club. I absolutely love coffee, so I'm really excited about this. They send you a specially picked coffee every month. I chose whole bean because I like it ground for French press, and if you get it ground, it's usually ground for regular drip coffee makers. And I think there are 2 books in here actually. I have no idea what they are, and I forget the genre that I chose because you could choose a couple different genres. I thought I had opened it up, but it's well packaged. So when you open it up, the coffee is on top, so let's take a look at that. This is Mahalo coffee roasters. Tasting notes, dark chocolate toffee roasty. Not sure what roasty tasting notes are. There's a little lollipop in here. Was not expecting that. Oh, there's also a little, I've been wanting one of these, magnetic bookmark. It says never stop looking up. So the way that that works is you open it up and then you don't drop it, but it comes back together and you put it on top of your page. And here are the books. They are wrapped in red tissue paper. Okay, so the first book is Nightwise by R.S. Belcher. I'm going to read about it. Okay, so this sounds like an urban fantasy. It sounds gritty, detective, noir. A guy stole a philosopher's stone and now he's on the run from a bunch of different creatures. I'm not 100% sure that this will be to my taste, but we shall see. And this was published in 2015, so I should be able to find some good reviews about that. And then we have Fate of the Fallen. For men to rise, heroes must fall. Interesting. The description doesn't sound all that descriptive. I'm not really sure what this is about. Somebody saving the world. I mean, basically that's every fantasy book, but oh well. So I would have to say, if I saw either of these books somewhere out in the wild, would I pick them up? Probably not. Will I give them a try? Perhaps. They are older releases, so that's a good way to look at backlist books. Nightwise is a 2015 release, like I said, and Fate of the Fallen is a 2019 release. So not as old as Nightwise, but we shall see. And I believe, so they didn't actually write anything about the specific coffee. I was thinking since it's mahalo that it might be from Hawaii, but it says that it is small batch roasted in Knoxville, Tennessee. So it is small batch roasted, so we shall see what this one is like. So that is box 1 of, I'm not sure how many, for April. Next up, new day, later in the month, I have owlcrate. So the only thing I've done is taken the tape off of it so I can open it up, and we shall see what this month's box holds. Ooh, okay. So I do prefer my coffee ground, not more like coarse grind, but I think this is awesome. I love that it's Phantom of the Opera themed. It's one of my favorite musicals. I got to see it on Broadway the summer after I graduated from high school, and I still remember my first semester freshman year. My dad got me the soundtrack and I would listen to it on repeat over and over and over again. I would go to classes like singing the different things in my head. So this is super cool and I love this front of the package. So I don't mind. I can tell this is already ground finer, but it'll still work in my French press. So off to a good start. I have no idea what this is. It's circus themed, which makes me think it's Night Circus because it says the Conquering Circus presents. I can't even read it because there's like candles and stuff in it. I'll have to wait till the spoiler card to see what this is. If it has to do with plants, I'm not gonna hold on to it because I'm not great with plants. Okay, I love this box for finding dreams that don't exist yet. It's a wax seal kit. So we've got some wax here, some the taper with tapers in it. I will admit that I can't tell what the design is, but we shall see. The packaging is really cute. I have seen wax seal stuff before and I just think this is a cute little case. Maybe something to display. We'll have to see what the design actually is. I'm gonna set the pin aside. Oh, okay. So spectacular souvenir popcorn holder. Okay. I like that. I might display it. I might not use it for popcorn, but maybe I will. Maybe it's like at the movies or something. This is cute. I like that. This was just laying flat. I don't know if it was supposed to be in it or not. Next we have a box. The circus arrives without warning. So this is definitely related to the Night Circus. It's a clock. This is gorgeous. I love this. I love this. I don't have any clocks in my house, so I might just put batteries in this and display this. Love it. So far, this is a good owlcrate box. They are redeeming themselves from last time. This is, I believe, a mouse pad. Outstanding things may be tragic, but in here we feel it's magic. I like that quote. I don't use a mouse pad, but it's pretty. Maybe I'll use it for something else. Oh, I have heard of this. Okay, so I have seen this book talked about before. This is the book of the month. I have heard this book talked about before, and I can see why they went a peek behind the curtain with Night Circus vibes. But I've got to take the plastic off. So we have the letter from the author. You can tell it's a Hotel Magnifique. And this is like a traveling hotel, sort of very similar to the Night Circus that just pops up. It does not have sprayed edges, but it is an exclusive signed edition. I do love this cover. It's gorgeous. Very pretty end papers, foiled. Oh, okay. So I love the naked hardback. Love that display. And we've got a reversible dust jacket. I really do like books that have the design on the actual hardback that look pretty even without the dust jacket. And so here we have the signature. So really cool. Now I'm going to, I forgot about the pin because I set it aside. Oh, of course. I love this. The pin is inspired by the Night Circus. I rated the Night Circus 3 stars, but I read it a really long time ago. Part of me thinks that I should reread it because I really think that I would love it. But I love all the design and the aesthetic around it. I really like these luggage pins. I'm so glad that owlcrate has seemed to redeem themselves with this box because I really want to at least subscribe and get all of the pins. I'm a collector. Ooh, I like the design on this. This is the May theme, Only Chosen Ones, or The Chosen Ones. But I really like the design. So the cover that we have is a lot more blue than the pinkish purples, and I do like this better. I'm not as much of a purple pink kind of person. It has, according to this, it has glow in the dark features, which I can't show on camera, but that's really cool. Okay, so I know where most of the things are inspired by. It's pretty obvious. This is definitely inspired by Phantom of the Opera. This is definitely inspired by the Night Circus. So this is inspired by the book Where Dreams Descend, which I can't remember what the synopsis of it is, but I have heard good things and it is on my TBR to get to eventually. This I probably will give away. This is probably my least favorite of the box just because I don't have a use for mouse pads and I'm not a Moulin Rouge fan. So this is the Moulin Rouge inspired item. Okay, so I didn't realize this. I should have remembered this, but this is Once Upon a Broken Heart inspired. I read that. I love it. I much prefer the UK cover of it. It's just so adorable. I'm going to study this a little bit more to see what the actual design is, and it's probably why I couldn't figure it out. But all in all, only one item that I don't really have use for. I thought this was a highly successful box. Okay, so welcome back for take two. I was just about to start editing the clip for this box and was like, wait, why can't I hear anything? Yeah, I had taken the sound off to film some B-roll for my library vlog and forgot to put it back in. And what that means is that in the meantime, I have recycled the box and the packaging and lots of cool stuff with that. Like, I've literally already taken it out to the recycling bin. So I feel terrible about this because I talked about some of the other things that the box had in it, which were really important, and I showed some images and things like that, and no sound whatsoever. Take two with the blacklit box. I think this box had a few different genres that you could choose, and one of the things that the spoiler card had on it was the 4 different books for the genres that you could choose with pictures of the author, all black women. Really fantastic. It did say that it was the March box, which I found odd because I bought it. I purchased the subscription right at the end of April, but I don't know. But that means that it was women's history. So that was likely why they chose that one. So I'm bummed that I don't have that and can't show the image. But the cool thing about Blacklit Box is that everything is by black authors, by black business owners. So the first thing that I pulled out of the box was this t-shirt, which really fits the month, Black Herstory. So I really like this. I can see myself wearing that to work February next year. So the printing of this shirt is not on the shirt itself. It is, I don't know, I think it's like a vinyl thing that's put onto it, which I don't mind. I'm definitely going to be more careful when I wash it, though. I will have to admit that I know who these people are, but I can't remember their names. So I feel terrible about that. Then we have, I'd actually just seen an Instagram about these. I will likely give these away maybe to one of my students. I just think the concept is super cool because Band-Aids are supposed to be skin colored. Yeah, they're all like one tone and it's close to my tone, and it's not really fair because like all kinds of people get cuts and scratches and need Band-Aids. Then we had this bookmark, and I thought I could remember the name of the person who made this, but I am really getting into bookmarks, especially as I am reading more physical books and more books at a time, and I like this. We have a really nice print and a squiggly that escaped being recycled. No, just kidding. We have this sticker. This was not talked about in the spoiler card, but obviously I like this. Then we have a soy candle. Soy candles are pretty expensive, but I really love that, and it smells really nice. I can't put a name on what the scent is, and I can't find anywhere on here where it says what the scent is. And then we have the book, Black Girls Must Be Magic. I think this straddles the line between women's fiction and romance. So I don't remember which category I chose. I may have just picked fiction. So I just noticed looking at the back that I think this is a series, might be companion novels, might carry on because she also has Black Girls Must Die Exhausted. And the premise of this really intrigues me. So I just realized it's the second book in a trilogy. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I'll read the synopsis and then I'll look up to see whether or not you can just read these on their own. I am still intrigued with it, a little bummed that it's the second in a series, but hopefully these are just companion novels. So there we have the blacklit box. I'm really excited about it. I thought that was a really good box overall. Okay, so the next box that I have, and maybe the last box for this month because I still don't know when Illumicrate is going to get here. Fairyloot. It's my first Fairyloot. I'm so excited. I already know what's in here. I did manage to skip the Illumicrate ones. Love the art print on the spoiler card. I really like this design. This is like an organizing tray, cloth organizing tray, and I'm working on getting more organized, and it is inspired by Addie LaRue. What is a person if not the marks they leave behind? I love that. So it's not like I didn't like Addie LaRue, it just wasn't for me, but I love a lot of the aesthetics that go with it. This one I'm so excited about. Strange the Dreamer enamel pin. I love Strange the Dreamer. This pin is gorgeous. So excited. Speaking of things that I love the aesthetic of, The Night Circus. So I think I need to reread it because I rated it 3 stars and my review said that I didn't like the floweriness or whatever, but I kind of do like that. So I don't know what did or didn't work. So I think I need to reread it, but I love the aesthetic of this trinket tray. And there are really never endings, happy or otherwise. Okay, so this one I'm probably going to give away because I'm not a fairy lights person. Plus, I don't really actually have that many outlets in here. I actually have to use an extension cord to plug things in. These are heart-shaped fairy lights. So I probably will be giving these away. I don't believe that these are inspired by any sort of fandom. But something I'm really excited about, this is a 2-book month. My first month is 2-book month, so I get 2 books. I love it, and I have heard really good things about Emily XR Pan, and this is An Arrow to the Moon. Okay, so I'm not gonna read the synopsis, I'm just gonna read the little blurb about it. It says, it's a spellbinding reinterpretation of Romeo and Juliet filled with romance, magic, and Chinese mythology. So I always love learning about new cultures, and it is signed by the author. I'm a little bummed that I missed out on the first of the new set. I don't know if they released them at all. I don't do tarot or whatever, but these cards are gorgeous. So it would be a real bummer if I didn't get all of the cards. But here we have, whoops, upside down. Here we have, I think it's from Daughter of the Moon Goddess. We have the Emperor and the High Priestess. I have no idea what they represent. They are just gorgeous. Okay, just double checking. That is the last item in the box. And then we get the book. I've seen this book. I referred to it in a vlog, but I am actually really excited that we are getting this book. We have the Fairy Scoop. So next month is Cloak and Dagger. Then we have a character art bookmark. I'm collecting bookmarks. This might become a problem. We have the letter from the author, and then we have the book. But it gets better. So we have gorgeous blue sprayed edges. We have the reversible dust jacket art. Here is what I love. It's on the book. It's on the book. I don't even know that I need to keep this. This is just absolutely gorgeous. And we do have signed by the author. These end papers are gorgeous. I love the coloring of it. I'm so excited. So I knew everything that was coming in here, but I still really enjoyed this. I wish that my box had started with the previous one because I loved everything in that one too, and I would have been able to start off the new tarot deck. But so there we have my first Fairyloot. I really like it, so I'm excited about that. So I will cut this out if Illumicrate does come anytime soon, aka before this weekend. If Illumicrate does not come, then my Illumicrate for this month will be in my May unboxings. So far, of the new book box subscriptions that I have gotten, the 3 new ones were my Coffee and Book Club, Blacklit, and Fairyloot. I have also I've subscribed to at least one more, but it's quarterly, so I don't know when it's going to come. And I'm going to give LitJoy a chance. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm going to give them a chance because I want to try out all these book subscriptions and get all the books. So I'm really excited about that. Thanks so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one.